Once upon a time, in a land of rolling hills and ancient forests, there was a tranquil village named Rivendell. The village was known for its pristine beauty and a mystical lake at its edge, Crystal Lake. This lake was unlike any other. Its waters were said to hold the power of ancient magic, and it was guarded by a mysterious guardian who only appeared in times of great need. The villagers lived peacefully, but a deep secret about the lake was known to only a few. If the lake's crystal waters were ever disturbed or its magic threatened, the guardian would reveal itself to restore balance. In Rivendell lived a curious and kind-hearted girl named Elara. She loved the lake and often spent her afternoons by its shores, marveling at the shimmering water and the whispering reeds. She had always heard the stories of the guardian but had never seen it herself. One day, dark clouds began to gather over Rivendell, and a great drought fell upon the land. The river that fed Crystal Lake ran dry, and the once lush landscape began to wither. The mysterious vision. Elara, troubled by the drought and the fading beauty of the lake, went to the village elder, an old man named Cedric. He told her of an ancient prophecy: when the waters of Crystal Lake falter and darkness threatens the land, a chosen one with a pure heart will be guided by the guardian to restore the magic. Determined to save her village, Elara decided to seek out the guardian and restore the lake's magic. That night, she had a dream where she saw a majestic white stag with antlers glowing like moonlight. The stag appeared to her and spoke, "Seek the enchanted grove, where the moonlight dances upon the trees. There, you will find the path to the Crystal Lake's heart." The enchanted grove. Elara set off the next morning, guided by the vision from her dream. She ventured into the enchanted grove, a place known for its ancient trees and magical aura. As she walked, she noticed that the grove was even more enchanting than she had imagined. The trees seemed to hum with life, and the moonlight filtered through their leaves, casting ethereal patterns on the forest floor. In the heart of the grove, Elara found a hidden clearing where the moonlight created a shimmering path on the ground. Following this path, she arrived at a grand oak tree with an intricately carved door. A soft voice spoke from the tree: "To enter the heart of the lake, you must prove your courage and purity of heart. Inside, you will face 3 challenges." The 3 challenges. Elara opened the door and entered a glowing chamber. The first challenge was a shimmering pool with a series of stepping stones leading to the other side. The stones were slippery, and the pool was deep and dark. Elara took a deep breath and stepped onto the first stone. As she moved carefully across the stones, she felt a sense of doubt creep in. But remembering her village and its plight, she pushed through her fear and made it safely across. The second challenge was a maze of mirrors. The mirrors reflected countless images of Elara, making it hard to find the correct path. She realized that the only way to navigate the maze was to trust her own instincts and not be swayed by the illusions. By focusing on her inner compass, she found her way out. The third challenge was the most daunting. Elara entered a chamber filled with shadows and echoes. The shadows formed shapes that seemed to reach out and try to dissuade her. But Elara stood firm, thinking of her village and the people she wanted to help. Her unwavering determination dispelled the shadows, revealing a hidden door. Meeting the guardian. Beyond the door was a grand, sparkling cavern where the Crystal Lake's heart was located. At its center stood the majestic white stag from her dream. The stag's antlers glowed with a soft, golden light, and its eyes were wise and kind. "You have passed the challenges," the stag said. "Now, to restore the lake's magic, you must offer something of great value from your own heart." Elara thought of the village and how much it needed the lake's magic. With a heavy but hopeful heart, she took off the silver locket her grandmother had given her. It was a symbol of her family's love and their connection to the land. She placed the locket in the center of the lake's heart. The stag nodded in approval. "Your gift is accepted. Your selflessness has restored the balance. The lake's magic will flow once more." Restoring the magic. As Elara placed the locket in the lake, a wave of shimmering light spread across the water. The once dry river began to flow again, and the land around Rivendell started to regain its vibrant colors. Flowers bloomed, and the fields became lush and green once more. Ilara returned to the village, where the people greeted her with joy and gratitude. The drought had ended, and the lake's waters sparkled with renewed magic. The village celebrated with a grand feast, and the story of Ilara's bravery was told with pride. A new guardian. From that day on, the Enchanted Grove became a sacred place of reverence, and the legend of the Guardian and the Crystal Lake was passed down through generations. Ilara's courage and selflessness became an enduring symbol of hope and the power of a pure heart. And so, the village of Rivendell thrived once more, and the magic of the Crystal Lake continued to bless the land, thanks to the girl who ventured into the heart of the forest and restored the balance of nature with her bravery. The end.